A woman tried to steal a pot of tea on her way to pick up her daughter. For context, I work in the cafe of a big brand store in the UK. This happened to me yesterday. A woman came into the cafe I work at and asked if she could have a cake in a takeaway box. I got her that box and, presuming her next question would be a takeaway mug, told her that we don't do hot drinks in a takeaway mug. She then stares at me for about 10 seconds, without blinking. She then asks for a tea in a takeaway mug, so I again tell her we don't do takeaway mugs. She then goes on a rant about how she's 10 minutes late to pick up her daughter. After an eternity of her rambling, she agrees to have a tea and to drink it in the cafe. I go to put the tea bag in the mug and she screams how disgusting I am for touching her tea bag, so I guess I was supposed to use the force. She then asks for my manager, who's a very kind woman, and says that I should be immediately fired because I lack all communication skills and am generally incompetent. My manager tries to calm her down, but she gets so mad that they call in my boss. The woman then goes on a 20-minute rant about how this place is terrible and how I'm incompetent and disgusting. Guess she forgot about picking up her daughter. My boss tries her hardest to calm this mad woman down, but nothing works. She walks past my boss and basically makes her own teapot and walks out without paying. Security come and take the woman away while she screams that this place is awful and we're the reason her daughter will be caught in the rain. Who says that? Over the weekend I was working the register and everything was fine. There was a long line, but we were going through it quickly and everyone seemed to be in decent moods. All until a Karen type approached my register. She looked visibly annoyed, probably because she had to wait in line a couple minutes and how dare the store be busy this time of year. As some background info, I work for a retail chain who recently has experienced some store closings this year and many people have felt the need to ask us about it although our location isn't one of the ones closing. Enter Karen. Me. Hi. How are you today? Karen, bitchily and quickly putting her items on the counter. Oh, I'm sad all your locations are closing. Me. Oh, good news, we aren't one of the locations to close. Karen looks me dead in the eyes. Not yet. Smug look, this is such a small location, you know. It's next. She proceeded to be dead silent and bitchy the rest of the transaction, which was fine by me because I didn't talk to her either more than I needed to after that. Why on earth would any person find it okay to basically insist to an employee that they're going to lose their job? I don't know if she was irritated about waiting in line or if she genuinely had no filter, but I would never go into a store and tell an employee, hey, you prob are going to lose your job. People are so rude, it baffles me sometimes. We're closed. I work at a very small, locally owned store. It's technically official policy that even if the store is closed, no one can clock out and leave until there's no customers left in the store. I've been held back by this policy a few times in the past, but generally the managers I work with let me leave if I've finished all the closing chores and anything on the to-do list for the day. But of course, the store owner sticks to their guns on this policy. About a week or two ago, my usual manager was a no-show, so the store owner stepped in for the day. Everything went well until closing, in which a customer comes in about 5 or 10 minutes to close. No biggie, happens all the time. My coworker goes through the whole customer service rigmarole, do you need any help, etc. Nope, just looking. Okay. Then the store closes. It's important to note here that my shift rolls over when I would usually eat lunch and it is now dinner time. I'm tired, hungry, and ready to go home. I've finished everything I need to get done for the day and I inform the store manager of this. Okay, you can leave once this last customer is gone. Fine. I go ask her if she needs any help. Nope. Just looking. Whatever. The store owner locks the front doors to prevent any other customers from walking in and extending this waking nightmare, then goes and tells the customer that she'll need to find them when she's ready to leave so they can unlock the doors for her to get out because we're closed. They ask if there's anything they can help her find. Nope, just looking. 10 minutes past closing, my coworker and I are very closely hovering around this lady like she's the prime suspect of a string of thefts while she surfs the shelves at her own leisure. Not even as anything in particular, she just wanted to see what we had. There were multiple times I strongly considered telling her, ma'am, I don't get to go home until you leave. It's also worth mentioning that my ride was waiting outside for me this entire time. Finally, almost 20 minutes after the store closed, she leaves. Did she buy anything? No, of course not. Thanks for watching and don't forget to give a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Have a good one.